and Diamonds, and to non-league football, well, it's just breathtaking, really, isn't it? One day this team will be a league side. I've absolutely no doubts about that.
Hello, how are you? And welcome to another episode of the Lower League Journey with me, John, aka Old Man Sudor, back again with AFC Rushden and Diamonds. And since the last episode, things have been going pretty well for us. They've been going okay, but we've had quite a few games in that little sort of amount of time, and it's taken its toll a little bit. I'll got a few bits to talk about as well, but I'll take you through quickly the games. As the last episode was the brilliant 4-1 win over Blythe Spartans. Great episode, go and watch it. It was a really good win for us. We then played Hendersford, and as you can see, we won 2-0, and it was, pretty comfortable win really for us. They came back towards the end a little bit, but we got the goals, and we never really looked like we were going to be sort of really under the cosh, or whatever you want to call it. We sort of just seemed to be quite comfortable, even though they seemed to have a lot more shots than us. We then played Rush Hall in the FA Cup. I was really annoyed with this. They just played so much better than us. We came back in the first game and you can see got 1-1, but really they should have beat us. We played up. I felt we played actually terrible. I mean, Cedric got 7.5 and so did K, but I just didn't think we played very well at all. And it was one of those stories again where if both their strikers had played really well, I think we would have lost. But as you can see, Brody only got a 5.9, just didn't really turn up for them. So we were quite lucky there. And on the return, and we had the return leg, and as you can see, we won it 1-0. Scored in the 29th minute. But again, they were all over us. They seemed to be the better side, and I just couldn't seem to work it out. And again, if their sort of top half of their players had played a little bit better, you feel like they would have won it. But yeah, for some reason, they had a lot of shots, only 2 on target though. So maybe you could argue the fact that they were taking a lot of long shots. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, we got the win at the end of the day, and we're through to the first round. And you might see we have Coventry just there, so that's going to be a good one. It's going to be a tough game, but they're a League One side, and I'm really looking forward to that. It should be a really good game for us. But yeah, we played one other game, Solihull Moors. I said Motors again, as I keep on saying. I think it was last year I kept saying Motors. Solihull Moors, we played them. We lost 1-0. It was a tough game. We should have probably done a little bit better, but I think with all the games we've had, they've been in quite quick succession. We were getting a bit tired, and you can sort of see our fitness is a little bit lower down than their conditioning there. But we just didn't play brilliantly. We couldn't get the goal, and unfortunately we lost that 1-0. And that means that we are 9th in the league, but we still do have 2 games in hand, one over Kidderminster. They're probably one of the teams we've got to play as well. Yeah, I would imagine. But say 21 points. I mean, we've got a chance of 6 points. We could go up as far as maybe even 3rd or around that area. So as much as we are in 9th, maybe you could argue we should be in the playoff positions at the moment. For a team that's meant to be fighting bravely against relegation, I think we're doing absolutely fantastic. And that is the main goal, is to not get relegated this season. So I think we're doing really fantastic. A little bit of news. You might remember, I think it was last season or season before that, I can't remember. It might be season 1. We had elections from because the board, or that is, Rushden Diamonds aren't owned by a chairman or run by. Well, they are run by a chairman, but they're owned by a support committee or supports trust. So instead of Mr. Bob or whatever owning the club, it's a committee. So every couple of years there's elections. Is that the same as what happens, I think, at Real Madrid, if I remember rightly, or is it Barcelona? One of the two. I know they have the elections, and I'm sure there's lots of other clubs around who do as well. Not so many in England. Rushden and Diamonds, or AFC Rushden and Diamonds, I think I said it in my very first episode, they were the first club to ever be owned completely by a supporters trust in that sense. And so they have elections, so that's happened. We've actually got the same guy. If I go to my staff overview, we've still got Ralph, but it is still the chairman. He was the chairman beforehand. But what it does mean is we've got a couple of philosophies now. They've decided they want us to look at some philosophies and stuff like that. So if I go to the board and I go to my confidence, where is it? Confidence, there you go. Match club philosophies. They want us to play direct football. They want us to also sign high profile star signings and first team young signings. So we've got to look at what we do now, especially with the way we play and who we sort of sign. So we want to try and get high profile young stars in when we do look to sign players, which to be honest doesn't really bode too bad for me, because you look at some of the guys I've brought in, like Cedric. He's only 21 now, and we've had him for 2 seasons. He was a high-profile star, young star when we first got him. James is exactly the same. Ryan Young's only 22, so we aren't too bad. We are getting those youngsters in, and you look at like Les Patmore, who we got in this season. Again, he's only 18, so yes, we've got to be careful. We'll try and please them that side of it, but I think it shouldn't be too much of a problem, because that's pretty much where we are. We're doing anyway, so not too bad. Finances are looking really good. 414,000 in the bank. The board have just actually put another 80 grand in for some reason. I'm not quite sure. As you can see, their investment 80 grand. We were doing all right though with the FA Cup stuff and that. We'd got back up to sort of 350 anyway, or just below. So yeah, it's a difficult one, because obviously we are losing money through loan repayments, that sort of stuff, which isn't helping us. But overall, we're not doing too bad, and I feel like we should be okay, especially as well with like the FA Cup and the FA Trophy coming up and everything like that. I think that's all to talk about. Not really any sort of injuries or anything to talk about. Obviously, Charlie Harris is still injured. He's going to be out for another God knows how long, unfortunately. We've got to worry about yellow cards for some defenders on next game, but it's a big game next game. It's a huge game. It's a rivalries. Kettering, like I've said, they literally are 10 minutes up the road. I actually work in Kettering at the moment, so they are a close side. There's a big rivalry between them and Rushden for many years. It's my dad used to say that he'd never park his car in Kettering Town Centre because he had an AFC, he had a Rushden and Diamonds banner, and he thought that someone would have a go at his car. He was going through a bit of midlife crisis at the time, but yeah, still, it always reminds me of that. And but there is a big rivalry there, as I said. Rushden and Diamonds, or the original Rushden Diamonds, were the upcoming new boys, and Kettering Town had been around for many years, founded in 1872. Been around for many years, and was sort of like the biggest club around sort of East Northamptonshire, really, sort of around the Rushden, Corby, and all that area, really. They were the big club, and then you had Rushden Diamonds come along and sort of take over, and so there's a little bit of a rivalry there, basically. And yeah, I mean, that's all there is really to talk about at the moment. There isn't much else left really to say, so we'll get straight into the game. Like I said, it's going to be a tough game. It will be a really tough game, and I've just realised that we've actually got a day or two, so I will do a cut and we'll get to where I'm going to pick the team, and I will see you in a second, guys. Right, guys, welcome back there after that little break, or little cut even, I should say little break, after that little cut, and this is a team we're going to go with, obviously, against a really good, or a tough game for us it's going to be, but I feel we have got the minerals to do it. It's going to be Thomas in goal. McWilliams is out on the left. Warren, Ward and Flynn are going to be joining him in defence. We're going to have Tempest on the left with Strickland, James and Young. Knight and Cedric up front. In fact, I'm just going to make one other change, I think. No, actually I'm not. We will stick with that, I feel. Yeah, we'll stick with this, actually. And we'll get into the game straight away. I feel we can do it. I feel we should be alright. Like I said, it's going to be a tough game, though. Away from home, against our rivals. You'd imagine it's going to be a tough game, but I feel we can do it. I feel we can. They're playing quite an attacking formation as well. We'll close down their midfield. We'll put all their attacking players onto weaker foot, and we'll close down the actual midfielders, or just the normal midfielders. Team talk. What should we say? I know we're the underdogs, but go and give these fans a performance. We'll say passionately. This has gone okay. It's not gone brilliant. We'll give them a quick passionate talk here as well. See how we get on. And you never know, do you? You never know. It might work out for us. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. We'll send the assistant to that. It's going to look like it will be a tough game, but we should get on okay. James now gets it out to Cedric. Cedric, can he find Tempest? He does. But it's a bit of a bad pass, and it goes out for a throw-in. 3 minutes gone, and what can we do? Where is it? League table. There we go. As we have a throw-in, and it's down near our area though. Hoy's got the ball, but we do tackle him, and Flynn's got it, but it only goes for long stuff. Hawkins now with the ball. He gets tackled. We tackle him again, and Cedric's got the ball, and maybe this is going to release Knight. Knight now down the line. Can he get a cross in? Go on, Knight. Get a cross in, and somehow it's gone in the net. I think it was Cedric. Was it? No, it was Cluster's known goal, but I would have thought that it looked like it might be. Was it? It was either Cedric, I think, might have got the sort of kick on it. Yeah, he puts it into the ball. Cedric with the kick, and it hits the bar, hits the goalie, and goes in. And it's an own goal, but it's 1-0 to us, and I will take that. 7 minutes gone. Get in there. Come on. Come on, this is a team we need to beat. We need to beat these. Home, derby, big derby game. We need to win it, as they are having shots on around us. They are playing really attacking at the moment, I feel. 25, 26 minutes gone, 27. Not much else has happened since that first goal, as it's now a highlight, and Longstaff's got the ball. He gives it to Hoy. Hoy to Hawkins. Hawkins with a chance, but he hits it against the keeper, and we knock it out for a corner. And with 30 minutes gone, they have a corner. They put it in, but we header it out. Cedric's going to get there. He knocks it out to Knight. Knight now with the ball, and it's easy to try and find Strickland, but he couldn't find him. And that's the end of the highlight. It's been a pretty up and close game at the moment. We'll make a change there. 40 minutes gone. James manages to get it. Cedric's got the ball. He gives it to Knight. Knight now somehow manages to keep the ball. Young's got the ball. He's bringing it down the line. He puts a cross in. Cedric with a chance, and it's straight at the keeper. Come on. We need to get another goal. Get that comfortable lead. 6 shots to 3. Strickland with a shot, and what a goal by Strickland. Absolute smashed it. What a goal. Absolutely it was from the edge of the D area from the looks of it, and that was a hell of a shot. James knocks it out to Strickland. Strickland takes one touch and blasts it in, and 2-0 to us, and that is what we needed. Absolutely fantastic goal. 46 minutes gone. 6 shots to Kettering, 4 to us. We've had 4 on target though. They've had 4 on target. You would have to say, as we've maybe just taken our chances a little bit more. I'm very keep it going, lads. That's all I can say to them, isn't it, at the moment? As we start the second half. 45 minutes to go before, and if we can beat these, it would be absolutely amazing. Flynn collects it. Ward now to Warren, who pumps it up towards Cedric, who doesn't really try for it. Hawkins though with the ball, and that's the end of the highlight. As really we just want to see out this last sort of 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever it is. At the moment, Flynn has made a lot of mistakes apparently. James now with the ball, and he knocks it back to Warren. Warren pops it up to try and find Knight or Cedric it was, but Kettering have the ball now, and they bring it forward, and Hoy with the ball, and he gives it to someone who I couldn't pronounce, and somehow they managed to keep that off the line. Oh my god. Sinclair Smith with the shot, and it sort of hit the bar, hit the goalie, and almost went in, but somehow we managed to keep it out. And with 60 minutes gone, should we make some changes? I feel like we need to make maybe 1 or 2. His fitness is going to be a bit of an issue. We're going to bring Flynn off because he's got a yellow card and he's getting a bit tired. Strickland, we can't bring Strickland off. James is getting a bit tired, but he's playing so well. Knight's not playing great. We'll bring Sheriff on for Knight, because Knight, I feel, could have done a bit more in this match and maybe gave us another chance of a goal or 2. Tempest isn't playing well either. We'll give it another 10 minutes, and we'll maybe bring Holborn on for him. We'll see, because I don't want to make too many changes too early. 20 minutes left to go, and we have a ball. Warren now with a free kick, gives it to Tempest, he gives it to Strickland. Strickland tries to put it up towards Cedric, I think, and it goes straight back to Collins though, and they pump it up the field, but O'Brien gets there, and now Young's got the ball. He pumps it up, he tries to find Sharif, and now Duncan's got the ball, and they try and start playing a bit, and he just keeps that in as they put a crossing, but Ward collects it, and again we're not seeming to get there, but this maybe be a chance. It's not. It's going to just go out, and I'm not sure why this is a highlight at the moment. What highlight are we showing? Collins with the ball now, puts it up, but James gets there, gives it to Cedric, who Sheriff now collects it. Can Sheriff do anything? He puts it out, he brings it out wide. He puts a cross into Strickland. Strickland with a goal, get in there, 3-0. Absolutely brilliant. Strickland's been absolutely fantastic for us today. I mean, great cross by Sheriff. Cedric with the ball. Sheriff brings it out wide. He takes it out, draws 2 defenders out with him at first, and then Strickland finds a bit of space in the middle, and it's a free header for him. Get in there. 15 minutes left to go, and we need to make a change, I feel. Tempest isn't playing fantastic. We'll bring Hoban on. Players are starting to look a bit tired. We'll maybe go defensive soon just to see it out, as Young now heads it in and Collins collects it, and you feel like Kettering have lost all their sort of momentum now, and it was all us as we come forward. But Sutton's got the ball and he finds Sinclair Smith, who almost scored for him. He puts a cross into Hoy, and Hoy finds the goal, and not a bad little goal for him with 10 minutes left to go. We don't want to see us throwing this win away, really. Sinclair Smith now, though, gets a good cross in. Hoy can get the volley, and really, you've got to think, why did he get a shot in with 2 players around him? But it's all still pretty close at the moment. Thomas now, quite far out of his box, tries to put it in. Hoy with the ball. Don't tell me he's going to score from that far away. Sinclair Smith's got the ball now, and don't tell me they're coming forward again. 5 minutes left to go. That's it. We're going defensive. I just want to see out this last 4 or 5 minutes of the game as we do clear the ball, but we can only find it clear as far as Macal as he puts a cross in. Thomas collects it, and hopefully that's the end of the highlight. It is. We've gone defensive now. Can we see out the last few minutes? 4 minutes of added time left. We're tired, they're tired, but they are trying their hardest. There's a minute left to go and they need to score 2 goals. You'd have to think that we are favourites to win this now. As they come forward, McWilliams collects the ball. He pumps it up towards Cedric, I think it was, but couldn't get anywhere, and Sutton's got the ball now and he puts a cross in. O'Brien collects it. O'Brien knocks it back to Thomas, who boots it up the field all the way to Cedric. Cedric now with the ball for Sheriff. Sheriff's with a bit of space and he puts it to Strickland. Strickland has been man of the match for me as he gives it to Warrington McWilliams. And McWilliams tries to find Sheriff and he couldn't. And now a great tackle there, but it's all getting a bit scrappy. And at the end of the day, we win it. That is full time. Get in there. I honestly cannot say how happy I am. That is an absolutely fantastic win against Kettering. Absolutely brilliant. Well, I mean, I can say passionate. That was really special, lads. Well done. We weren't meant to win it, apparently, but we came back, we battled it, and we won it 3-1 at the end of the day. Was it 3-1 or was it 3-2 in the end? I think it was 3-1, wasn't it? Oh, God. My mind's going all over the place. Yeah, but a fantastic win by us. And, I mean, that Strickland played absolutely fantastic. 3-1 we win against Kettering. Moves us up to 4th place. We've still got a game in hand. Could go as high as... well, one more spot really, but we need to score a few goals. Strickland was absolutely fantastic for us. That was a brilliant goal by him. I'll do all that in a minute. I'll quickly praise Strickland. You were superb with a number of quality chances created in the last match. Keep it up. It seems that we hold different standards, so I'm glad you can think you can do better. I try and praise you for playing well, and you just get all funny about it. Well, stuff you then. Right. Anyway, when are we going to come back? When are we going to come back? We are going to come back. Obviously, we'll come back for the Coventry game. It's only a few games away, but I think it'd be a big one against a real proper league side. Obviously, a team. Well, one I managed in FM18. It was my first ever YouTube series. Go back and watch it. Actually, it's a nice one. First 10 episodes are terrible because my mic's terrible. I didn't have a decent mic, and I'm learning what I was doing. But we get into it eventually, and you'll see how much I've progressed from when I started to now, which is basically 6 months' time. But yeah, go and see Coventry. It'd be a good one actually to go and watch. I've got a soft spot for Coventry after playing them last year, so that'll be a good one. And I think they're in League One now. They're in League One. How are they doing in League One? Are they in the? Where are they in? Where are Coventry? Am I going blind? Oh, there they are, in 11th. So they're doing alright. They're doing alright in League One. Quite close to Northampton, obviously. bit of a rivalry there. Coventry went and played at Northampton's ground for a little while. So, yeah. Right, so Coventry, League One side, not bad little game to have against them, I would imagine. But we're up to 4th, doing absolutely fantastic. Can we keep this going? You'll find out maybe, hopefully, in the next couple of episodes about that one. Obviously, if you've enjoyed the episode, drop a like, come and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. My little handle bit is somewhere down here, if I remember rightly. It's there. It's on there permanently now. I found a new bit on OBS. I'm starting to become a bit more professional about this. Right. Yeah. Thank you for watching. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now, guys.